Today I'm going to be going over AMC and GME stock and why I believe they're both setting up for a massive move. But before I do get into why I believe that, make sure to go down and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, because I do update you guys on AMC and GameStop stock every single day. So today GameStop was up over 12%. It hit a high of $22.45 and over 10 million shares were traded today. So the volume did pick up when the stock did start to rise, and throughout the whole day it was green. Not once did it break red. It did get pushed down towards the end of the day, and AMC kind of had a similar move. It wasn't up as much as GameStop, but it was green throughout the whole day. So AMC stock did hit a high of $4.95 and it did close the day at $4.82. The volume was still pretty low for AMC, only 7 million shares traded today, but I really do believe AMC is going to follow with a massive move possibly tomorrow. I wouldn't count on it. I mean, it is Friday, a lot of options do expire, but I really do believe AMC is going to have a massive move just like GameStop. A 12% in one day is pretty solid, and I feel like AMC is just going to follow. So today I did buy some $5 calls expiring in September. I just bought about 5 contracts, not too much, just there. If it goes lower, I'm definitely going to buy more, but I wouldn't doubt it if tomorrow GameStop does have a lot of volatility. The volume is starting to pick up. It hasn't been like this in weeks, and really anything could happen. Earnings is about 2 weeks away now, and I really feel like Ryan Cohen is going to release some crazy news for GameStop on earnings the day before 9/11. It's going to be freaking crazy. So if we zoom all the way out and take a look at the on-balance volume, it's still chilling at all-time highs. That means people are still accumulating the stock. People are buying GameStop more than they ever have before, as well as AMC. You know, it's kind of going down a little bit, but it's still chilling at all-time highs. So I really am expecting a huge move for both AMC and GME stock. I do believe we're going to have a third run just like we did in 2021. Now, none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to buy, sell, or hold. It is extremely risky investing into these stocks. Anything could freaking happen. But Warren Buffett is out here selling a bunch of stock in like Bank of America. Screw Bank of America. But Warren Buffett is out here, you know, selling stock. I mean, he can be getting ready for a market crash. It can be the greatest transfer of wealth in history. On August 5th, on my birthday, when the market came crashing down, AMC wasn't even red. AMC didn't close red. AMC closed green that day. That can be hinting something to us. Like maybe when the stock market crashes, AMC and GME are going to go the opposite way. Who freaking knows? Anything could happen. All I know is I have my life savings in AMC right now because I really do believe in this third run. This guy said the box office numbers quarter to date is the same than pre-pandemic levels with half releases and despite the impact of Hollywood strike. Now there's no more strikes and there's no more lockdowns. There's several new sources of revenue, blockbuster movies to come, expansion en route, debt now due in 2029, cash in hand, raising money, profitability to come. So if we take a look at the past quarters for the past decade, back like in 2019, 2018, before the pandemic, there was over 250 movies released. Now in 2024, so far this quarter, there's only been 150 movies, and it's raised over $2 billion at the box office. So that is just huge to see. With a little more than half of the movies that were being released, we're already hitting pre-pandemic levels. That means if we do start hitting 250 to 260 movies released, we're going to be looking at over $3 billion easily. I mean, this is going to be the most money that the box office has ever made in 2024. And people are trying to say that the movies are dead. It just doesn't freaking make sense. AMC is back. AMC is trading at an all-time low. In my opinion, it is definitely a buy right now. It being under $5 is just an opportunity in my eyes. A blockbuster movie coming out literally next week, Beetlejuice 2, is now tracking to open with $105 million domestically. This would make it the top 3 opening this year. And who knows, it could be, you know, top 1. Who freaking knows? It could make $1 billion right here, possibly. All I know is with this movie coming out next week, I really do believe Q3 is on track to be the best third quarter that we've ever had in history in the box office, which is amazing for AMC. This guy said market maker corruption doesn't get any clearer than this. At today's market open, GameStop's price was at $20.50 and max pain for tomorrow's options was $21.50. So what happened? They routed buy orders to the lit market and sells to the dark pools, which skyrocketed the price before they switched their program and closed the price of the stock at $21.51. I believe the New York Stock Exchange sell order imbalance of 71,000 that didn't trigger would have put the price right at $21.50. This post will be added to my submissions to the SEC and the DOJ for the RICO case. So the max pain is set at $21.50. There's been tons of call options bought for GameStop expiring tomorrow for $20.50, and I wouldn't doubt if we just overpower them tomorrow. It is definitely possible that we make a massive move. Now the market makers do have a lot of power, but there is millions of us apes that are freaking ready for another run, and I know this 10% day for GameStop does have a lot of people excited. A lot of people are now looking at it once again. The volume died down. Today we had the first day of 10 million shares traded for GameStop in a couple of weeks. It's been a while since we've had the volume pickup for GameStop. So things could get pretty spicy over the next couple of days. Earnings coming up very, very soon. The third run can be happening literally any freaking day now. So whale headlines said breaking. Citadel, Apex, SASQ, and FINRA members reported high margin usage, leading in reverse repo activity. Volatility is skyrocketing even with minor events. Something big is in the works. So everywhere I've been seeing Warren Buffett is selling off his stock. Why do you think he's doing this? Obviously he's not selling everything, but why is he hitting that sell button? It's for a reason. I mean, I'm pretty sure he believes that a huge crash is coming to the stock market, and it can be the greatest transfer of wealth in history. We've heard about it in the books. We've seen the freaking prophecies. The greatest transfer of wealth in history is basically when the whole stock market comes crashing down, billionaires lose tons of money, and stocks that basically the richest people on earth are shorting skyrocket. Stocks obviously like AMC, GameStop, stocks that retail investors like us invest in. We've seen stocks like Cinemark that's owned by institutions, it's up. You know, it's up year to date by a lot. But stocks that retail owns like AMC, it's down. It doesn't make sense. It's the same business model, but just because retail owns a stock, that's why it's getting pushed down. So yes, definitely a bunch of hedge funds are set to burn in hell this year, possibly. This guy said GME, truly an incredible chart here. All four triggers forming a massive cluster as prices seemingly getting ready to melt up into the hundreds. Eyes on the prize. This should get violent with a break above the daily trigger. So they're going to try their best to push down GameStop tomorrow. It's going to be Friday, and we all know that the market makers want to push down the stocks, especially on Fridays when call options expire. Is it going to happen? My prediction, I don't think it's going to happen. I believe we're going to have another green day for GME and AMC stock. And like I said, I did buy some $5 calls for AMC. If my prediction is wrong and it does go lower, I am definitely going to load into some more $5 calls for AMC stock. That is just what I'm going to do with my money. Obviously, you guys do research before investing into any stock, but as for AMC and GME right now, I am extremely bullish. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did make it to the end of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, what the heck are you guys doing? Make sure to go down and subscribe. Let me know if you loaded into GameStop while it was lower than $20. AMC didn't have the crazy move like GameStop today, but I do believe AMC is going to follow over the next couple of days and have a good 10% day. But I will keep you guys updated on what happens with AMC and GME stocks, so make sure to stay tuned on my channel. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. As y'all know, I'm buying the dip.
Here we go, come on, push it, buying the dip, here we go, come on.